Where are the most underrated, maybe undervalued, if you could call it that? What are some of the best areas in Nashville that maybe everybody hasn't glommed onto yet and isn't talking about? Where do I think the best value for your money is? I'm going to tell you, but you're going to have to stick around. See you on the other side. I know you're doing your research on Nashville, and that is fantastic. I get questioned all the time, where is the most affordable area of Nashville? Now, affordable means different things to different people. But if you wanted to ask me where I think the most underrated, best value, greatest potential for some growth of appreciation is, it's got to be in the area that I'm going to take you.
Right.
It's a less than 20-minute downtown drive from downtown to this location. It goes out west. It gets easy access to Interstate 40. Beautiful rolling hillsides. Probably my favorite park. Not probably. Hands down, my favorite park. So if you want to have your choice of 1,000 acre to go walk and hike, take your dogs, no hunting. It's got easy shopping. It's close to some good private schools. It's not for everybody, but this area is one of the areas that I think probably is going to see the most appreciation in the next couple of years and a really great value for your money. So if that's of interest to you, let's take a drive. And if you're new to me, you need to go ahead and subscribe to this show. Every single week we talk about new things about Nashville, moving to Nashville, all the things you need to know about living, working, and enjoying our beautiful community. So go ahead, tap that bell. You'll be notified every time a new video drops, which is weekly. And if you have any questions that you specifically would like me to talk about here in this show, then go ahead and send me a message. Put a comment, something down here in the comments. I'm a Nashville native, one of the few remaining Nashville natives. I'm also a realtor for the last 35 years, retired general contractor, love building and design. So I kind of know a thing or two about this area, and I'm very happy to share all I know with you. So let's go take a look at this location. Put in the comments, where do you think I'm going? If you know much about Nashville, where do you think I'm headed? Have you heard it said that if you don't like Nashville's weather, you just need to stick around for about 24 hours and it will change? Proof positive. Another day, definitely a heavier coat. But I wanted to share Belle Vue with you. Do you recognize it? Last time I was here was about a year ago. Want to get you updated. I really like this area for some people. This is such a great spot. Now, you've heard me say many times before, Percy Warner and Edwin Warner parks are my favorite. Now, I grew up there, but I love those trails. It's a beautiful hike, regardless of the weather, and I am an outdoors person. So that's been key to me. So I love having conversations with people to find out what they really like, what they like to do on a daily basis to get their must-haves, to find the perfect area for them. Let's talk about why Belle Vue is one of my favorites, and I really think it's going to increase in value and have some of the highest returns in the coming years. It's not a place that you will have, if you talk to people, they'll probably mention to you, because Nashvillians just don't really think about it very much. Obviously, it was developed a long time ago. You see the founding information. It is an old area outside of Nashville, only a couple miles. Has easy access now to Interstate 40. Old Hickory Boulevard goes straight across all the way from I-65 in Brentwood over to I-40 that will take you west over to Memphis or back straight into town. It has that easy access through that thoroughfare or up and down from Charlotte, Highway 70 or Highway 100. And so it has easy accommodations. It's beautiful rolling hillsides. It has not been heavily developed. It's a little bit overlooked. is over by the water. Some of the areas, the Harpeth River runs through it. So that is one thing we'll be watching out for. If not carrying flood insurance is something you don't want to do, then we'll just stay away from the river. The whole area doesn't flood, but I think a lot of people are kind of fearful of that. It is wonderful to me in many respects because it isn't heavily developed. As things have gone other directions, the values have not really increased a heck of a lot. It does have easy accessibility. It is very affordable. It's great for families. It gives you easy access over to maybe you want your children to go to some of the private schools, but can't quite afford those neighborhoods. Like Harpeth Hall, MBA, are over in the Belmead Green Hills area. It's gotten very, very pricey. Oak Hill area for Oak Hill School or Father Ryan High School, some of the private schools over there, it's very, very pricey. But what if you want easy access to those schools? You want your kids to go to those schools, but you don't want to spend as much money for a home. You can get a whole lot more money here for a home in value, or a lot more value in your home, much more home than you can in some of those areas, and still have that easy access to get to the areas. Some of the great things that have accomplished here lately is the Bellevue Mall has totally been revitalized. It's a place where there's a lot of medical facilities for, say, Vanderbilt has and a lot of their doctor's offices, Heritage Medical Group, a lot of their offices out here. So you don't even have to go into town to get some of the great doctor's offices, a lot of pediatricians' offices. There are now lots of new condominium developments and apartment developments, the newer ones. There's also the older ones that were developed here in the 70s and 80s that are highly affordable. We have several retirement center communities that are here. So for someone who wants to be close to mom and dad who might be at a retirement center and still have an affordable place to live, this is tremendous. There are so many good features. The Predators' new ice arena and training facilities are out here in this Bellevue area. There are 3 different sets of ice in Nashville now. The Sportsplex downtown, the Antioch Arena, and then out here in Bellevue. So if your kids love to play ice hockey or just want some good athletic facilities, it's here. You really have everything you want in a community. You've got the huge thousands of acres of parks, but you've also got this adorable red Caboose Park if you want to just come over for an hour or 2 in the afternoon from home. You never need to leave this community for the things that you need or want on a daily basis. Between the groceries, no, it doesn't have Whole Foods, and it doesn't have some of the chi-chi kind of places, but it's got everything you need, from nail salons to good chain restaurants. There's some great private restaurants, best pizza and sporting facilities you're going to get at Pizza Perfect, which, gosh, it's an institution here in this area. The roller hockey rink is out here. The only other one I know of is over in Mount Juliet, but my son loved to play roller hockey here in addition to the ice hockey. Bellevue offers a lot, and it's often overlooked. I think if you're looking for a place for appreciation, if you're looking for an older home, you don't mind doing some renovation, and you want a larger lot, maybe on a ½ acre, and you don't want to pay new home prices, there's so much potential right here. I really hate for anyone to ever overlook it, and I do mention it. So, I don't know. What do you think? So many reasons to need to talk to you to find out exactly what you want in a home and a location. What are your 5 must-haves? And then let's see where we can find that perfect fit. Who is this area not for? If you want your kids to go to the very, very, very best public schools, you're not going to find it here. We're getting better as demand is increasing, as family net worth is increasing as they come out here. It is increasing, but if you've got to have your kids in the very best public schools, then you're going to have to pay more for your home to get them to that location, because that's just the way it works. So again, as you can tell, putting all the pieces together to find the perfect home for you is far more than just finding that house. As a matter of fact, let's not find the house first. As a matter of fact, let's talk about the things that you must have, then you want to have, then put them in order. Hopefully everybody in your household agrees. Then we can find the perfect facility for you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, reach out to me. Happy to help you find the right home for you in the right location. And frankly, if Nashville's not for you, that's okay too. I don't want you to make any mistakes, and we don't want to have any unhappy people here. See you next week.